Okay, I have the perfect example here of when you assess for range of motion of the first MPJ, passively, you can actually demonstrate that the person has more than enough movement in that toe. But unfortunately, when it comes to the actual ability to control that movement, it's severely lacking. And that's when we actually need to do some intervention. So you can't just rely on passive movement. So for example, if I was to push this person's first MPJ up all the way in range of motion, so we've definitely got more than the required 45 degrees. But when we bring it back, and then if we ask the client, so would you be so kind as to try and like lift that up? You can see that they can only manage to control, push it back down again, a very small amount of movement in that toe. But as you can see, we've got full range of movement that's required for locomotion, but the client doesn't have the ability to control it. And that's where these exercises that I've developed come in to actually look at improving the mobility, but being able to actually learn to minimize the actual amount between the passive movement and the actual controlled movement. Okay, after intervention, we can see a bit of a difference here. So what I'll get you to do, could you pull your toe, pull it up as high up as you can go. There we go. Now push it all the way back down. Good job. And pull it up. Beautiful. Big difference just from one lot of repetitions of a very particular exercise. And that makes a huge difference when you're actually looking at training the extensors instead of the flexors. And interestingly enough, the client presents with pain on palpation at the dorsal aspect of the first MPJ. And this is a very, very common thing.